So what is the ship Mayflower about? Basically, ship Mayflower is a historical event in the history of America. And to be better understood of this historical event, I think a better approach is to ask direct questions from a third person's point of view. And those questions are: who were the people on board of that ship? Where were they coming from? And where were they heading to? And why? I think by answering those questions, we can get a clear grasp of the detailed description of ship Mayflower event. So let's go through one by one of those questions. The first question: who were the people on board in that ship? Well, if the pilgrims are sitting in front of us, they would say, first of all, we are called pilgrims, and which is a branch of the Church of England. We don't like Church of England because they are hopelessly corrupt and rigid in theology and rituals. We also prefer each church should be running congregationally and have a direct covenant with God rather than through a royal hierarchy. So this is the answer to the question: who were the people on board of that ship? And second question: where were you coming from? So the pilgrims are answering: we came from England, but we escaped to Holland and lived there from 1608 to 1620, and to avoid the persecution from the English state for practicing our religious doctrines. And this is this question, this answer to this question. And the third question is that: where were you heading to and why? So the pilgrims are answering: we are heading to America and arrived in Plymouth Harbor in 18th of December 1620. Because by going to America, it is far away from English authority and control, so we can practice our religion's belief there freely. We also want to preserve our English culture and heritage from the influence of Dutch culture. Apart from that, we were afraid of war between Spain and Holland in the coming years. Moreover, we were expecting to start a new life with better future economic prospects. Furthermore, we were motivated to spread Christianity to America. So by answering those 3 or 4 questions, I think to the question: what is the event of Mayflower ship, can have a clear picture of it.